In the early 2000s, the landscape of American television was rapidly evolving. Animated shows were gaining prominence, pushing the boundaries of what was acceptable on primetime TV.
Dad, why is Hillary Duff in our house?
Hillary is here of her own free will because she wants to have dinner with Steve.
Hillary, could you pass the salt?
Pass him the salt.
Amidst this backdrop, Seth MacFarlane, already a household name thanks to the success of Family Guy, sought to create something different.
What does Seth MacFarlane look like? What are you, a fucking idiot?
He envisioned a show that would entertain and provoke thought and discussion about the American political climate. Where Family Guy relied on cutaway gags and pop culture references, American Dad would focus on narrative-driven humor and character development.
You got a deal.
Sorry about that. Once every 7 hours, like clockwork.
Casting the voices for the Smith family was crucial. Seth MacFarlane took on the dual roles of Stan Smith and Roger the Alien, showcasing his versatility.
So those are the voices that I do for Stan and Roger.
Wendy Schaal was cast as Francine, Stan's loving but often exasperated wife.
I was afraid you were going to say that. Which is why I got you this card. Open it. I promise it'll make everything better.
There's nothing that could... Oh.
Rachel MacFarlane, Seth's sister, voiced Haley, the rebellious daughter whose liberal views constantly clashed with her father's.
Do me a favor. Stay out of my life!
Scott Grimes brought a perfect blend of awkwardness and earnestness to Steve, the nerdy son.
I am the elf warrior of Gallandror. My elf powers are invisibility, archery, and worthy hygiene.
D. Bradley Baker completed the family as Klaus, the German-speaking goldfish with the brain of an East German Olympic skier.
I'll never ski jump again. You completely boned me.
Well, usually you debone fish, so I did good, huh?
The dynamic between the characters was a fertile ground for humor and conflict. Stan's interactions with his family were a constant source of comedic tension, while Roger's outlandish disguises and antics added an element of unpredictability.
Leather vest, non-matching leather pants, Albuquerque Zoo Discovery Center t-shirt. Why did I ever stop wearing this?
American Dad premiered on Fox on February 6, 2005. The initial reception was mixed, with critics drawing inevitable comparisons to Family Guy. However, as the first season progressed, the show's unique voice began to emerge. The writers deftly balanced political satire with absurdist humor, creating funny and thought-provoking episodes.
It's Stan the Man. Release Greenspan's schnauzer. Fannie Mae!
That's all for the morning report. We'll see you at noon.
And I'll see you tonight.
One early standout episode was Stan of Arabia, a two-part storyline where Stan is transferred to Saudi Arabia. The episodes cleverly critiqued both American and Middle Eastern cultures, highlighting the absurdity of extreme viewpoints. This blend of satire and humor set the tone for the series and demonstrated its potential to tackle complex issues.
God is a woman. God is a woman. Jeez.
Well, now we gotta kill him.
Too bad. He had some good ideas.
As American Dad continued, it underwent significant evolution. The show began to explore more surreal and absurd storylines, expanding beyond its initial political satire. This shift allowed for greater creative freedom and led to some of the most memorable episodes, such as Rapture's Delight, which depicts a post-apocalyptic world following the rapture.
What's happening?
The rapture. Turns out there is a God.
And Lost in Space, set entirely on a spaceship.
Oh, looks like we got some customers, Jeff. You boys come for some shawarma? Come on, get it!
American Dad has become more than just a TV show. It's a cultural phenomenon. It has garnered a dedicated fan base, praised for its willingness to tackle controversial topics and its ability to evolve while staying true to its core themes.
Didn't have sex. In this universe, you get someone pregnant by gazing tenderly into their eyes.
And boy, did we gaze at each other.
The story of Stan Smith and his family is not just a tale of an animated sitcom, but a reflection of the ever-changing American landscape, viewed through the lens of humor and satire.
Talk about nailing the assignment.
Right?